Hello and welcome to Platform Housing Group's Community Heroes Awards for 2024. Once again, we're out and about shining a light on some of the incredible customers who are going above and beyond to help others in the area that they call home. We've had a wave of nominations from right across the Midlands. So we're hitting the road to go and meet some of our winners and find out what inspires them to be champions in their community. And big thanks to Travis Perkins, who are our headline sponsors for this year's awards, and all round good people for getting involved and supporting our work to build communities. There are 6 awards in total to hand out. There's the award for bringing communities together, our Young Persons Award, our Involved Customer Award, the award for positive changes, community partnerships, and the award for going the extra mile. Now, our winners don't know that they've won. They think they've been nominated, and we're coming out to speak to them about why they've been recognised. There are some surprises in store, and it's going to be a roller coaster of emotion when they find out they've actually won. So hopefully you're sitting comfortably, because we've got some incredible customers to meet and a fair few miles to cover right across the Midlands. And we have been bowled over by some of the nominations. We're starting here in Skegness, beautiful Skegness, and we're heading just down the road to Wainfleet to surprise our first winner. So Blumenette, get an umbrella and let's get cracking. Right then, so it's time to give out our first award, and this is the award for bringing communities together. It's for somebody or a group of people that work really hard in their community to put on events, make sure that everyone feels included, and generally bring that whole community together as one. Now we want to say thanks to our sponsors for this award, who are Aaron Services, market leading in heating and hot water specialists. And we want to say well done to a couple of runners up as well. So first off, well done to Mike Hope and everything you do for people in Worcester. And also to everybody involved in the Victoria Court social group in Matlock. But what about our winner? So that's someone who here in Wainfleet St Mary has been working tirelessly for the last few years to bring together people from right around the area, getting stuck into groups and activities that bring people of all ages out to come and socialise and come together as one community. She is quite the force to be reckoned with, and whether it's wind, rain or shine or just more wind, apparently if you want something done round here, you get Sid to do it. So let's go and meet her.
I was just sat at home one day and flicking through Facebook, and on the local Wainfleet site there was a post from Wainfleet St Mary's Parish Council saying that they needed new council members. So I came to my first council meeting, and literally from that day I was hooked, and I was just like, do you know what, this is for me. They made me feel like really welcome. They asked for ideas like what I would like to achieve in the community, and everything I was putting out there, they were just like, oh my God, yeah, that's great, yeah, this is what we need somebody like you. They just make me feel special and like I have a say and like my opinions matter.
And which event that you've done are you most proud of?
The first sports day that we did as part of the Queen's Jubilee celebration. We did it as a family sports day. I did it all on my own, which I didn't. At first I went home to my husband and I was like, oh my God, they've told me I can do it, but I've got to do it by myself. Mm-hmm. And then seeing the people turn up and how many people turned up and how much they enjoyed it, it was just the best feeling I've ever felt. I
can see that's why you carry on doing it. It's incredible what you've been doing around here to literally bring the community together. And I know as part of the parish council, you've all had recognition for what you're doing there, and you're like the youngest member of it, and you're injecting so much into it. It's great. So as you know, Lisa, who's our director of operations, is here with us as well, who has a little something for you. And it's not just a certificate, it's actually a trophy, because what you don't know is that you've actually won the award. So here is Lisa with your award, Sid. Well done.
Well done, Sid. Honestly, absolute privilege to give you this award. Thank you so much. You are a winner.
Thank you.
Well done, Sid.
Congratulations.
How's it feel?
It feels great. I had to take a few months off just before Christmas last year because my mental health wasn't doing too great. So I had to take a step back. But after 4 months, I came back, and just this makes me feel like what I'm doing is appreciated and needed, and thank you.
It's all right. Well done. Well done. We're really proud. Congratulations.
I think for Sid to do what she does and to be that community anchor and that go-to person within her community, it's absolutely critical. We also need people like Sid who we can work with because we can't do anything on our own. We need to do it in partnership with those communities which we serve. So having someone like Sid who is so embedded in her community is a real asset to us here at Platform as well.
Right then, on to our next award, which is the Young Persons Award, given to someone for making a difference where they live, whether it be through fundraising, volunteering, caring, or being actively positive in the place that they live. The award's sponsored by Dodd Group Construction, family owned with multi-sector, nationwide coverage, committed to collaborative delivery. Now, a huge well done to our runner-up in this category, who was Lexi Sainbury from Lincolnshire. What about our winner? So we've come to the centre of Worcester to meet them. They were nominated by their mum Becky for some incredible bravery and quick thinking which saved someone's life, but not just any person's life, a member of their own family. This person stopped some innocent playtime turning into a tragic accident, which is why they're so well deserving of this award. So let's go and meet mum Becky and Braden and his very lucky brother Riley. Becky, why did you feel Braden should have a nomination?
Oh, I'm just so proud of him. Like, it's just amazing to think that he was 9 at the time, that he fought so quickly and he just ran and saved someone's life is just amazing.
Can you remember what happened then? Can you tell us a little bit about what you remember doing?
So like, it was, the gate was like locked, wasn't it?
Yeah, so basically outside our old house there's, they called it the forest. It was like a forest area, some trees, and
They used to make dens in it.
they made dens, yeah, and then they were playing that day, weren't they?
I was playing football outside until my friend Thomas alerted me that my brother's just hanged himself. So quickly I ran to the gate and jumped over it to see a knot over his neck, and I had to untie that knot.
But Riley wasn't responsive at the time. What did you do to know?
Just to tickle him under his neck.
Yeah, to see if he was responsive, and he wasn't. And you managed to get the rope off his neck, didn't you? Just you being able to run there, think to tickle underneath his chin, to be able to be strong enough to lift someone who is obviously unconscious and hanging, and to even witness that, like no child should have to witness that. But you know, there's not many 9-year-olds who would think like that, to be able to quickly take it off, get him free. And we had quite a lot of people, didn't we? We had police, air ambulance, fire engines, the whole lot came, and you were so brave talking to them about everything what had happened. And even they said 30 seconds, a minute longer, and he definitely wouldn't be here. And yeah, you're just an amazing brother, aren't you?
I agree. I think everybody would agree with that. Well, look, obviously it's great to come out here, meet you and you, Becky, and understand why that Braden should have this recognition for being nominated for our Young Person Award. Unfortunately, there's something we didn't tell you, and it's not that you're nominated, but it's that you've actually won the award.
Really?
You have won the award, which is why Helen from our board is here with a little trophy for you.
Oh my goodness.
So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The right way round, haven't I?
Oh wow. Oh, Brayden, that is amazing.
Well done you. How does that feel?
I feel proud.
Too right you should. You did something really incredible, and you know, everybody here is very impressed and very grateful for what you did. You should be very proud.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I think this is probably 1 in a million, really, to hear a story like this today. And, you know, to be honest, when you ask for that question, it's really hard to come up with a feeling. It's actually a mix of different emotions. I've kind of got my head thinking of how would I feel as Becky, the mum, Brayden's mum, you know, as a parent. How does the brother feel, Riley? How does Brayden feel? It's complete mixed emotions. I mean, the good thing is that, you know, we got a successful outcome, and the huge bravery that Brayden showed is just amazing at 9 years old. Absolutely amazing.
Before we move on to our next award, we're going to pause to pay tribute to one of our community reps who has very sadly passed away. John Cross was a tremendous force for good in his local community in Worcester, and we wanted to take this opportunity to pay tribute to him. Right then, it's on to our next award, and we're on the outskirts of Birmingham now to go and meet the winner of our Involved Customer Award. This is given to someone who volunteers for the platform and helps us provide services for other people. And the award's sponsored by Capsticks LLP Solicitors, who aim to be the firm of choice for organisations who make a difference. And let's say a huge well done to our runner-up in this category, Mike Francis from Worcester. Well done, Mike. So what about our winner then? Well, this is someone who is taking it upon themselves to help everyone with their digital skills. Now, it's quite possible with the world of technology and the way it is today that people can get left behind very quickly, and that can leave them feeling really vulnerable. But that's where this person steps in. They've got a real enthusiasm for helping people get up to scratch, get on the ball, and make sure they feel more confident in the digital world. And his enthusiasm for it is really something else. It's not just for helping people out, but it's for making people feel more confident in their ability and what they do. And that's why we wanted to recognise him. He's been working at a couple of our schemes, Robertson Knoll and Sandham Grange. So let's go and meet Les and see what empowers him to do what he does. Look, I know you're spread around doing all sorts of things, but just tell us first off about how often you are here.
Yeah, here we do once a fortnight, and we do Robert Knoll once a fortnight in between the two, so it's like every week virtually.
So you're a busy man then. So how did this all start then? What's your thing about digital and IT?
I had an advert in the, I can't remember where we got it, because it says, have you got any spare time to help out with this, that and the other? So I filled in the IT, yeah, quite good at that. And then Debbie came and saw me, and then we sort of chatted for about 2 hours, and then and then we started. And that was been like a year ago now. We do quite a couple of things. We've got this course they go on, which is Learn My Way, which starts from turning the computer on to going through the whole spectrum of this, that and the other. And the people that do it, I think we've got 9 or 10 doing it all together, and they go through the whole complete course, and when they're finished, they get a certificate from us through platform saying that they've achieved so and so in other subjects.
Why do you decide to do it? Why do you decide to give up your time?
I just thought I wanted to do something, because obviously I'm retired. I just wanted to do something to the community, because I do the football, I do the bowls club. I just thought it'd be beneficial, and when I saw the advert, that it would be nice to give something back that we've learned through over the years.
And give me some nice examples of the success stories you've seen whilst you've been doing.
Yeah, we had a lady that we had a gentleman that had a computer and he couldn't get it to work, and he was messing about with it and all sorts of things. And I told him where to go, and he went there and they rebuilt it for him, and he's ever so happy. I mean, every time we come here, he sort of wants to give you a kiss, and to go in. It's absolutely brilliant, 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 brilliant. there's a gentleman there that's got children and living all around the world. And I just happened to mention by accident that I was talking to my grandson in Germany, and he goes, I bet that cost a lot, didn't it? I said, it didn't cost anything. And then the conversation obviously enlarged, and he said, can you show me how to do it? And I said, yeah, no problem. So we showed him, we signed up to WhatsApp, got that going. And I phoned his son and said, can you be ready the other end? And he said, yeah. He said, I'd never thought of that. And then we connected the two together, and then he blasted well started crying, and we all started crying.
It's amazing the power of it, you see. And that, you know, you helping people out like that is exactly the reason I know why you've been nominated for this award. So that congratulations on that. Well done. Something really important for everyone around here. However, we're here to deliver a tiny bit of extra news on top of that, because not only have you been nominated for the award, Les, but you've actually won.
Oh dear, hi.
You have, which is why our Chief Executive Elizabeth is here.
That's a shock.
With your award. Well, there you go. There's one for you. So congratulations.
That's very,
well done.
Very well done. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
had to come along and give you this.
Yeah, thank
because
you.
What you do is such a powerful thing.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
Congratulations.
That's a shock. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Well done.
You know, absolutely enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, look, you deserve that. So well done. On top of that, we've got a certificate for you and some vouchers.
Oh, very good.
Spend how you want, either on computer stuff or non-computer stuff.
Non-computer stuff.
Non-computer stuff. Yeah, that's all right. Fair enough. Well done, mate. Well done, fella.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I think it's fabulous that he's willing to give his time and the impact on our residents in terms of keeping them connected digitally. You know, everything that they do day to day is moving onto a digital platform, and the chances of us isolating them from the rest of the world is so powerful. So he's making a massive difference, and it'd be something that we couldn't support our residents directly at that scale as a business as well.
I think that's why people like Les are so important to us, isn't it? Because of the way they step up like that.
Yeah, and if you hear the stories about how the impact it's having on some of his residents that he's helping, you know, connecting them all around the world with their families, really emotional moments of connectivity, I think you realise how powerful it is what he's doing.
Okay then, let's hand out our next award. We've come here to Lutterworth in Leicestershire to meet the winner of our Positive Changes Award. It's always great meeting this person because it's somebody who selflessly goes about helping other people where they live, but at the same time overcoming their own challenges and seeing a real positive difference in their own life too. So get ready to be really inspired. Now, our sponsor for this award are the guys at Travis Perkins Builders Merchants, who of course are our headline sponsor for the whole of the Community Heroes Awards this year. So thank you to those guys. And we should say well done to our runners-up in this category as well. First off, Christine Baker from Worcester. And also well done to Graham Prigg from Tamworth. So on to the winner of this award, and it's someone who, despite their own health challenges, is taking on a load of responsibility organising all the social events at one of Platform's schemes. And they're not just doing it to see other people enjoying themselves. There's that element of helping people, whether if they're suffering from social isolation or they just need help and support. This person's the one who steps in and makes sure they've got the help they need for a real quality of life. Now, they live just a stone's throw away from here, Hazelden Court, so let's go in and find out more about them.
A lot of those people are isolated or they haven't got families and they've lost their husband, not myself. One of the first things I think did when I first came here was probably the defibrillator. Everybody here in our age group, we think, you know what, if anyone had a heart attack, this is the place, it's going to happen in a place like this. I arranged an auction, a big auction, and I raised nearly £2,000 at it. Wow. And we managed to get the defibrillator, which is outside now. Mm-hmm. I'm always cooking for somebody's always ill and can't cook. The Christmas party that we had here, that Tracy and that arranged, and I did all the food for that. Then Christmas Eve, I always do pork and baps, and we get a lot of people for that, and we have wine and all that kind of stuff. Christmas Day, I cooked dinner for 18 people. Wow. That wasn't going to family or family wasn't visiting. Boxing Day, I did dinner for 14.
Where's your rest in all of this?
Yeah, I know. And then New Year's Day, I did dinner for 10.
And what about the, those events? I'm thinking of things like the bingo.
Oh yeah, we do bingo on a Monday night.
And all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. I
we
mean,
do.
those have to take a bit of organising.
Oh,
They
yeah,
take a bit of putting
yeah.
together. So, but I suppose you know underneath that.
Yeah,
it
we've got
works.
John who does the calling. I do the organising of the books. That's every Monday night, and that's usually probably about 18 people attend that.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, it's always bowling night. Friday night, once a month, we do fish and chips. When it's somebody's birthday, if the family's not involved, then I will probably plan a birthday party of some kind.
But in amongst all this, obviously you've got your own health issues to look after.
Yeah.
So what keeps you doing that?
I
Because
don't know.
who's going to look after you?
It keeps me going.
And you probably don't stop to think about how important you are to the area. But
No, you don't though, do you?
no,
You kinda
I get
don't.
it. I get it. Well, look,
Yeah.
you've been nominated for our awards, so that's partly that kind of recognition that we wanted to show you. So thank you for telling us your story today. It's been great to meet you. The only thing we've got left to do now is let you know that not just being nominated, but our chair of the board, John, is here to present you with your award because you've actually won
Oh God!
our
Oh
Positive
goodness me!
Changes Award.
Oh dear!
So, John, let's come on in,
That was
John.
quick. Oh,
Here is
thank
your
you.
trophy,
Oh,
Pat.
that's
Well
really
done.
nice. Oh, thank you very much.
It's
Really
a great
lovely.
pleasure. Congratulations. And here is your award.
Oh,
I've been sitting
thank
there
you.
listening to
Oh,
everything you've been
that's
saying.
really nice, isn't it? That lovely.
Well done, Pat. Well
Thank you. Oh, that's really nice.
What an outstanding person. I mean, people like Pat are invaluable. They're hard to find, but what they actually bring to the communities that we build at Platform is just extraordinary. Listening to her this morning was actually a really humbling experience to hear how the self-sacrifice that she makes for everything that she does and the way she puts everybody here before herself, even though she has some serious illnesses, health issues herself. She just does an extraordinarily selfless job and she fully deserves this award. She just doesn't give up.
So it takes a mighty old effort to put the Platform Community Heroes Awards on every year, and some of the people who know about putting a mighty lot of effort in are the guys here at Travis Perkins. They've been our headline sponsor this year, and I'm with Ben Clifford here at one of the depots where Platform come in and pick up their stuff every day and go out and do our work in the community. Ben, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you. Thanks for being on board with the Community Heroes Awards again. Just tell us why it means so much to what you do at Travis Perkins.
We've obviously been the main sponsor now for 3 years, something we're really proud of. We obviously cover quite a big area with yourselves across sort of about 3 or 4 counties, I think, in total. So the more we can give back to the community, the better for us. And, you know, we really enjoy the collaborative work we do with yourselves.
And you know what it means to help out a community. That's the biggest thing, isn't it, about seeing the guys come here, go out and do their thing and then helping out.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we obviously know that we're trying to assist vulnerable people. It's important to us that they get the materials they need on time, and any extra assistance we can give them is, you know, it's really important to us. So yeah,
it's great to have you on board this year. Not only have you been our headline sponsor, but also sponsored the Positive Changes Award as well. So all round more and more involvement each time, and it means hopefully at the end of it all depots like this get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I mean, we're continually growing with yourselves. You know, our relationship's grown over the last 15, 20 years with yourselves, and the more we can do in terms of sponsorship or offering back to the community, the greater it is for both our companies. So we really enjoy what we do with yourselves. So
it's great to have you on board. Thank you so much again, Travis Perkins, being our sponsor for this year's awards. Right, let's get on to the award for community partnership. Now, Platform work with a host of other services to provide things for families in areas right across the Midlands where we can do something that makes a difference and provides there are all forms of help on hand for people as and when they need it. Now, this award is sponsored by Nationwide Windows and Doors, who provide innovative window and door solutions for the whole of the UK's housing sector. Let's get on to the runners-up for this award. First off, a well done to the guys at Newtown Green. Also, big congratulations to Jackie Robinson from the Coastal Centre in Mablethorpe. And also a big well done to the guys at Zest for Life in Malvern. On to our winner then. This is for someone who has worked tirelessly to get a whole host of services under one roof at a really important family hub that is doing wonders and having a massively positive impact on the community. We're at this primary school in Worcestershire where it's been set up and has been running so successfully for the last year, we had to go and find out about it. The lady behind it all is Sue Turner, so let's go meet her. When did this all start? What's your role here, and then how did that lead to starting this up?
Okay, so I'm nurture lead, family liaison and part of the safeguard team. So I started here originally with as a one-to-one. We had a nurture base then, which I really sort of fell in love with. So 2 years later, I ended up running the nurture base. But then we started to see that the area needed changes. So like families, parents needed more support. Children's needs were different. So they sort of came to me and said, look, you know, could you extend this and come out of the base and take it across the whole school? Got myself on the playground looking towards the parents, and then became a family liaison because it led to that. So parents started to see me as not a teacher, but somebody they could just come and speak to. But I also became that gap between a teacher and the parent. So, you know, I say to them, I'm on your side. If there's anything you're worried about, you know, if your child's upset in the morning, come and see me, because teachers are really busy. They haven't always got that time for everybody. So I became that person.
Why is it important to you that this exists for everyone?
I think because we've all somewhere in our life have had some sort of trauma or something that's happened to us, that we've all got that experiences that we can help others. And I think in the area that we live, you know, it's very much a community. And I think if we can all help each other, it's just going to enrich lives, isn't it? You know, and I hope, you know, that they see me as somebody they can come and talk to, and knowing that I've got, you know, I've worn the T-shirt, you know, and I know what the cost of living's like, and actually, you know, it's to enrich our kids, you know, so when they come into school, they're not coming into school with the worries of home, so they can actually come in to learn and you know, and enjoy themselves here, because a lot of our kids were coming in, oh, Mummy's got no money, or I haven't got any heating, or, you know, and sometimes Mummy's crying, and the isolation then is, you know, have they got someone they can talk to? So that's the knock-on effect for me, is having this, is they've got somewhere to come if they've got no one to speak to, or, you know, they just need a bit of support and help. Platform's been amazing, and most of our parents are platform tenants, so that, you know, any concerns, they've got a face-to-face. You know, a lot of ours will find it very difficult to go to offices that they don't know, or I'm linked up now with Worcester Food Bank, so I can now deliver food bank vouchers to parents. Then we have Starting Well team, Kim, she's been amazing. She helps all our very sort of parents that probably lack of confidence, and shows what groups are around in the area. She gets me sort of toothbrushes and toothpaste, and, you know, nappies. She'll donate sanitary products, so that sort of thing there as well. Then we have some real life coaches, like Matt. Matt was with me at the very beginning when I started, and he really built that community with me.
And what about you? Because obviously it takes a heck of a lot of work to be almost that face to so many people. So what keeps you doing it?
Seeing the kids happy, seeing that, you know, life's happy for them. I mean, we do, like now, we try to find something every time, anything more we can add. It's just knowing that there's nobody going without, you know, that we are all there, and you're not on your own, and there are people you can turn to. So
it's obviously doing such a great thing for so many people here, and you kind of sort of figureheading that and spearheading that is a big thing. I know there's a few people behind you, I know.
It's a team, yeah, and I appreciate them.
But we think it's a fantastic partnership. So obviously you've been nominated in the awards as part of our community partnership. You should be as well. So obviously we got to come and speak to you today, which we're delighted about. So thank you for talking to us about that.
You're welcome.
Our Chief Operations Officer, Marion Duffy's here as well. For a reason that you don't know, which is the fact that you haven't just been nominated, but you've actually won the award. So well done.
Who else knew this then?
So well done.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's lovely.
Congratulations, Sue.
Yeah, I'm very honoured.
So well deserved.
Thank you.
And, you know, you were absolute credit to everything you do. So
we
thank
are
you.
a credit. They are my team. and I couldn't do it without you.
But when it
So
comes to the community and all of this, this is you, okay? And I want you just for a minute, I know you're humble and modest, but just to be proud of what you've achieved.
yeah, I'm proud of us all.
Stop, just you. Just
No, thank
accept
you.
it.
Yeah, no,
Okay?
thank you. Thank you,
It's
thank
amazing.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Sue.
I think Sue's absolutely invaluable to this community. Talking to customers that have been in today, parents of children, her team, without Sue at the head of it, they really wouldn't be delivering the great support they do to the community, in the school, outside of the school, and around the area. To anybody that needs Sue's support, she's there and she's available. It brings everyone together and it gives people a safe place to come. So if you're struggling and you just don't know where to turn, then Sue and her team are here to help them. And it makes a huge difference. It changes people's lives, it really does.
Right, before we go on to our next award, let's take a little pause because loads of people are of course nominated for our Community Heroes Awards this year. So let's take a look and say well done to every single one of them. Right then, it's time for our final award, the Community Heroes Award for going the extra mile. This goes to someone who has gone above and beyond to help others. And this year it's sponsored by AMP EV, who are industry leaders in EV charging and renewable technology solutions. Now, we had loads of stories about people and projects that are going above and beyond in the place they live to make a real difference and doing some really great selfless work to help others. So thank you for all of your nominations. Let's say well done to the runners-up in this category: Sam Ellis from Droitwich and Gordon Field from Nottingham. And remember, you can read up about all of our runners-up on our website. So let's talk about our winner. Well, this is someone who has literally made saving other people's lives her mission in life. We're in Evesham and we're with one of the defibrillators that this lady has had installed in the area. She's created groups, she's done loads of fundraising to make sure that these and others are installed right around the town. So literally her efforts are going to go on and save countless lives. She's not just stopped at a couple, she's got groups going and there are more and more being installed all the time. She started an incredible movement, and this is all whilst training for a degree to be a paramedic and being a mum of 4. She's quite an incredible lady, so we're going to go and speak to her and then we'll surprise her with her award. Let's go. I hope it's not too much of a shock. Kerry, thank you for having us round.
You're
Wonderful
welcome.
to meet you. Bloomin' heck, you've got a busy life. You're training to be a paramedic.
I know, I'm done.
You're done?
I'm qualified.
Congratulations.
I'm registered as a paramedic. Yeah,
No way.
I've applied for a job and I am waiting for the next stage for the interview. I've passed the first process.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well, you've been busy doing that.
Yeah.
You've been busy being a mum and you've been busy putting defibrillators around the area.
Yeah.
What's driven that? What's driven that need?
I think being a student paramedic and seeing how far ambulances have to come from, to this area, moving from Droitwich, it was very different. We had Worcester on our doorstep. It wasn't as busy 7 years ago as it is now. So travelling in an ambulance to this area, we're either coming from Warwick, Worcester or Gloucester, and that's a good 35, 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I decided after losing the ambulance station that we would, get some defibs. Mm-hmm. So I put one on my house and it just snowballed from there, really. Yeah.
I mean, how proud are you then of what you've been able to do? Not just get it off the ground, but now, like you say, have this team that
It's weird because people say, oh God, you should be so proud. Thank you so much for what you're doing for the community. You know, every single person that's donated a bottle, a box of chocolates, a pound, a pledge. It's our goal. It's our thing. This is our community project in Evesham. This isn't just me. I started this, but my God, I've got an army behind. I've got Evesham behind me. You know, we've got a lot of people to thank.
But you're still the leader of that army.
Yes,
Don't
I know.
forget.
I know.
You'll always be the leader of that army.
Yeah.
Well, well done. Look, obviously, well done for being nominated. We can see very much why. So you really should be proud. What you should also be proud of is the fact that you haven't just been nominated, that you've actually won.
What?
You've won our award for our Going the Extra Mile, which is why Gemma from our community team
Really?
is here to present you with it.
Okay.
Well done.
You'd be really proud of yourself. You're an absolute inspiration.
Oh wow, okay, thank you. That's really lovely. Thank you. I wasn't
That's all right.
expecting that.
Well, there's a surprise for you.
Oh, it really is. Thank you. That's really lovely.
And I know you'll instantly say there are other people behind what you do and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, but we want you to know that starting it all off
Yeah.
was so important, and you should feel proud of that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Kerry's a huge inspiration. What she's doing is not only an asset to a community, it's got the potential to save lives. She's inspiring others to go on and do the same, which could potentially save more lives. And you know, the impact on their family and friends is just phenomenal.
What kind of person does it take to kind of drive themselves to do something like this? It's incredible.
Tenacity, perseverance, hard work. But I think one of the nominations really says it all. Someone who's selfless, kind and always putting others first. And I think having met Kerry and hearing her story, that's her to a T.
Yeah, and it sounds like she's going to carry on doing loads of great work for everyone as well.
Yeah, it's hugely impressive and we wish her all the best.
So that's about it for our awards for this year. Thank you so much for everyone who nominated, and obviously a huge well done to our winners. It's been incredible to hear some stories this year. Now, Marion Duffy, our Chief Operations Officer, is with us. So, Marion, first off, obviously we've heard stories from people who've gone above and beyond, not because they've been forced to, but because they've been chosen to. So how good has it been to hear those stories?
It's been absolutely amazing. I can't really put into words how rewarding reading the stories and all the fantastic things that go on in our communities. And it's those individuals that really make the difference. And they don't even think they are. They just do it because they care and they really want everybody to be supported. And it's about bringing people together. And you know, at Platform, one of our values is people matter. And from reading all the stories, that really comes to light, that people matter to everybody in our community. So it's really good.
Look, thank you so much to everyone who nominated this year. Obviously, if you know a group or a project or an individual that should be in for next year's awards, keep an eye on our social media channels and our website, platformhg.com, for your chance to nominate someone for next year's awards, because they will come round very quickly.
They certainly will.
They certainly do. So look, thank you for being part of it. Thank you to Travis Perkins for being our main sponsor for the whole thing as well. Thank you to you for watching. It's been a blast. We'll see you next year.
Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.